Welcome to my channel. I will bring you the most interesting and captivating news updates. From Yang Mi to Qin Lan, why is Wei Daxun so beloved by his big sisters in showbiz? On a film set late at night, bright lights beamed down on two actors as the camera rolled. Qin Lan stood on a raised platform, her ears flushing red as they had to redo a kiss scene multiple times. Just when the tension peaked, Wei Daxun pulled out his phone and played the melody of Yi Ji on a spray of plum. Wei Daxun, the quiet charmer of showbiz's big sisters. During a take for Blossoms, Wei Daxun joked, "Sis, let's pretend we're eating pork knuckles," prompting the whole crew to burst into laughter. It's just one of many moments showing how naturally he bonds with powerful women in the industry. From Yang Mi to Qin Lan. He might seem ordinary, but his ability to charm successful, mature women is anything but. The secret? Emotional intelligence. In Escape the Room, when Yang Mi was visibly scared, Daxun didn't offer cliché comfort. Instead, he squatted like a gorilla and shouted in dialect, "Ghost, get out of here." His silliness instantly dissolved the tension, showing he's not a knight, but an emotional wizard who knows how to turn pressure into laughter. Studies show successful women seek emotional understanding, not lectures. Daxun gets that. When filming with Qin Lan, he'd crack jokes, improvise in his local dialect, and pass her a thermos the second the director yelled cut. By blending humor with care, he becomes both a comforting colleague and a light-hearted presence, offering just the right balance of support and space. When Ma Su was feeling down late one night, Wei Daxun brought over some grilled meat, but never asked why she was sad. On another occasion, he made homemade desserts for Qin Lan, quietly dropped them off at her set, then left without saying a word. This low-key approach was praised by netizens as being like a cashmere blanket in winter, warm, but never overwhelming. The safety paradox, when strength comes with vulnerability. On the set of My Fireworks, Wei Daxun wore a high-end tailored suit, closed the car door with his left hand, and glanced back with piercing eyes through his gold-rimmed glasses. That dramatic gesture wasn't in the script, it was something he developed after thinking about the character for 3 days. He always adds that extra layer of depth to his roles. Off-screen, he continues this contrast. While he can perform high-altitude stunts, he willingly steps down when he sees Yang Mi's fear of heights. He has the physique of a fitness coach but jokes, "I only wear suits to look slimmer." This approach aligns with the pratfall effect in social psychology, which suggests that people with outstanding capabilities become more appealing when they show a bit of vulnerability. When he admitted on House Husbands that "I'm terrible at cooking, but I'm a pro at doing dishes," or laughed off rumors by saying, "Maybe I just look young," the honesty behind these lines only made him more likable. Real safety lies in the details. When paparazzi caught him holding hands with Qin Lan and Sanaya, he was walking closest to the edge of the sidewalk, shielding her from passing cars. On variety shows, he's often seen double-checking seatbelts for female guests before starting any activity. These quiet acts of care speak volumes. After all, most mature women have long stopped believing in fairy tales. They seek actions, not sweet words. Humor with substance, Northeast comedy meets elite education. At 3 a.m. in a hotel hallway, Wei Daxun knocked on Qin Lan's door with a jar of homemade pear jam. It wasn't a romantic drama scene. She had a cold and lost her voice, and he had raided the kitchen to cook something comforting. This type of everyday care, deeply rooted in Northeast Chinese humor, isn't an attempt to win affection. It's just who he is, wrapping concern in light-hearted gestures, without ever appearing phony. Born into a wealthy family in Jilin, his father owned 18 companies yet preferred dressing simply and strolling the streets. His mother, a doctor, loved dancing in public squares. This blend of affluence and groundedness gave Wei Daxun a rare blend of intellect and sincerity. Wei Daxun can discuss literature on the Qin red carpet and just as easily sit by a street stall enjoying grilled skewers. On the show Wife's Journey, he amazed Yin Kaira by analyzing relationship conflicts using economic theories, prompting her to exclaim, "Are you sure you studied acting and not economics?" Since his trainee days at JEP, he has developed creative ways to manage emotions, like blinking 3 times to switch into work mode or gently biting his tongue to stay calm. He maintains emotional balance by turning professional skills into instinctive responses. An uncopyable aura, a fighter behind a gentle smile. Once weighing 226 pounds at age 18, Wei Daxun underwent a dramatic transformation to get accepted into the prestigious Central Academy of Drama. While filming Dr. Tang, he trained in CPR for 3 months, so thoroughly that even the medical advisor joked he could work in a hospital. He doesn't chase trends or fake dating rumors, yet he earned the nickname National Ex-Boyfriend, with actresses like Yang Mi and Qin Lan publicly praising him. Though famous for variety shows, he devotes most of his time to acting. After being rejected 7 times for Gardenia Blossoms, he persisted by sending hundreds of resumes to production crews. In Ordinary Glory, he reshot a simple water-drinking scene 47 times just to get it right, redefining the modern male archetype. Wei Daxun's journey is not just about personal perseverance, it reflects a shift in how we view modern relationships, from dominance to emotional connection. In a world that values sincerity and softness, he is quietly redefining what makes a man truly attractive today.